They'll put you in a box, keep you safely locked away, because they hate it when the ball's rocked. Come on, they don't tell us who we are, so when they try and lock you up, go and get the over. It's a trap, and there's no comfort fitting in a fake safety that no one believes in. And if it goes against who you think you are, it's a death of happiness. Go and get the crowbar.
Come and see me and maybe you'll die, but I can keep you in hard work, the fluid kind. That's enough for excitement today. Frustrated, faded, it's pay to play. Come and see me and maybe you'll try. I've been holding these pyros till they...
Afternoon baseball on MLB Network from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. The Tigers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Fernando Romero is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big one.
Kepler is in a ways as he'll make the catch for out number one. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Stepping in, Jordy Mercer. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Rosario. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Cabrera.
Pitch on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kepler's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Castellanos. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. High in the air out to center field. Kepler moves over, and that retires the side. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and Detroit is off to an early 1-0 lead. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rosario.
Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous week.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 8th home run on the season for him as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2's the count.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for Lucas Duda. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Nelson Cruz now coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's gone 6 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Next steps Kristen Stewart. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. Lifted in the air out to right. Cruz racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus our attention on jack of all trades, master of maybe all of them now, and that's Marwin Gonzalez. This guy brings about 7-8 gloves on the road with him, can play first, can play third, multiple positions all over the diamond, and still goes to the plate with big-time power.
Here comes the first pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Into the box, Bobby Wilson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Josh Harrison stands in, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Scope onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting, the
first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And boy, the Tigers really have it going, as that's good for extra bases as well. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The right fielder,
wow,
9.
This guy must be a glutton for punishment, because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Michael Pineda is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Pineda.
Striding in, Nicholas Castellanos. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's 0 for 5. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, John Hicks.
At the plate, John Hicks, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Jonathan Scope. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And it's 0-2 to Scope. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's C.J. Cron now coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Setting him up.
Great K's. He's knocking him down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Lucas Duda now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding into the box, Kristen Stewart.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Stepping in now, Mikey Matsu. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Kepler has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Standing in, Josh Harrison, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Three runs already home here. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scope has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So striding in, Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tigers lead this one 10-1.
Welcome back as the Twins look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. They come in ranked near the bottom of the league in run production, and talking with some of the coaches during batting practice, it's clear they're doing all they can to figure out ways to generate offense. One of them told me, "I think we need to start getting creative. What we're doing isn't really getting it done right now, so I think we'll look to shake things up in the lineup and maybe try to get a little more aggressive in terms of running the bases." Some things to keep an eye on the rest of the way, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-1 delivery. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, one away. And with one gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. So digging in now, Jason Castro, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out those ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Riding in once again, Eddie Rosario.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to get aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Play ball.
Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as
Fielder number 9, Nick Castellanos.
first pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, John Hicks. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues. Into the box, Kristen Stewart. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely
Play ball.
Stepping in now, Mikey Matsu. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeimer Candelario. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario is there. And that retires the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Detroit is out in front, 11-1. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz.
Leading off
was a
for the
strikeout
Twins.
victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K
Nelson.
last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. Number 11 for him on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball.
1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman.
At the plate, Jonathan Scope. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Castellanos racing back. Gone! A solo home run for C.J. Cron. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. The Tigers lead it 11-3. Settling in now, Bobby Wilson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The catcher, Bobby Wilson.
Pineda gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Rosario, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Now batting, Jordy Mercer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And you see there, he's currently in 2nd place on the Tigers in that category. So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He was a ground out victim last time up. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Jason Castro. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Pulled toward right center field. Matuk is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario. Play ball. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Detroit, number 61.
Here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Lifted down the line in left. Stewart is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Pineda's ready. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting.
Standing in now, John Hicks. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 14.
Digging in and looking for more, Kristen Stewart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Into the box, Mikey Matzuk. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Stewart is on his way home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Stepping in, Bobby Wilson, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Heading after it is Kepler. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Tigers are out in front, 13-3. Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nelson Cruz, head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Castellanos ranging back at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When
Now
you allow the
batting,
leadoff man on
third
base, it
baseman.
always comes
Miguel.
back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Cruz stands at second with no outs. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat
Now
off his
batting,
shoulder right
second
there. He
baseman.
struck out twice before
Got
that
us
one.
there.
So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stewart comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, C.J.
Coming to the plate now, C.J. Cron. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Mercer is up with it. A bare-handed pickup. It's in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Twins forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. Detroit is out in front, 13-4. Trevor Hildenberger enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39, Trevor.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Josh Harrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Kepler patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Jordy Mercer will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Rosario is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, forget about this one. Booey. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. 3rd home run for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. Tigers lead this one 14-4. Now at the plate, Lucas Duda. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And Duda behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Wilson has a play. 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Matt Kepler.
Digging in once again, Max Kepler. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Harrison. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Next up for Detroit, John Hicks. He'll start us off in the 8th.
John Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Kristen Stewart, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Mikey Matuk, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 on its way. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Digging in, Jeimer Candelario, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario
is there. Let's see if they test it.
And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now.
The catcher, Bobby Wilson.
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Wilson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Foul ball.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter number 9. Shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. First offering on its way. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Candelario is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, and they remain well behind. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Josh Harrison. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. And the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line drive to center field. Kepler is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Now in the box, Jordy Mercer. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up the middle and off his leg. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So striding forward now, Nicholas Castellanos. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers leave 1, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Jonathan Scope, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, C.J. Cron, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
In now, Lucas Duda, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Behind 0-2 now. Cron leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Struck him out. The Tigers go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
14-4 is the way this one ends. Detroit put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Shane Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. Fernando Romero struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.